Hi, today I'm going to give you a few tips about how you can attend and be confident in a group discussion. So as you all know, a group discussion is probably one of the steps that are going to be there before you go for an interview, and it is one of the procedures that you're going to do before getting into a college. And very often it is also something that people use so that they can judge what type of personality you have. So group discussion is very often used in colleges as well as in offices. So as you're being judged in the discussion, it is very important for you to give a great first impression. Now, you may not be aware, but a first impression is something that happens within the first 7 seconds of meeting you. So imagine somebody is making a kind of assessment of you in the first 7 seconds that they meet you. So it's very important that this first impression that you make is a positive one and that it is something that remains and lasts in the mind of the person. Remember, you may have heard this expression before, that first impressions are lasting impression. So how can I give a wonderful first impression to somebody who I'm meeting for the first time? So it boils down to the way you look and the way you present yourself outwardly. Remember, the first 7 seconds are not going to tell a person anything about your character, your personality, and any of the great qualities that you have as an individual. But they're only going to look at the outward appearance. So it's very important that you dress neatly and you have to be well groomed. These are the first two things that come into play when a person is making a first impression about you. The other thing that you have to worry about is keeping a check on your body language and, of course, your manners. Now, we will talk a little bit more about what type of body language you need to have when you are in a group discussion, but make sure that one important thing remains in your mind, and that is that your body language has to be confident. When I say confident, I mean that you need to have your shoulders nice and upright, your chin up, and you must look at the people that you're communicating with. All this will show that you have positive body language. Also remember that when you're in a group discussion, you may be with people your same age, or they could also be people who are in the same level as you. In other words, your colleagues. In any case, even though these people are your age and they may be your colleagues, you still need to treat them with respect. You need to speak to them formally, and even though sometimes you may be tempted to use slangs or colloquial phrases which are relevant to some of the areas that we come from, we must make sure that our language is always formal and, of course, polite. Remember, manners are something that shows our class, and we need to make sure that we speak with good manners.